Good day, everyone. I am Juneth A. Olaran, and now I will discuss one of the subtopics of financial literacy, which is avoiding financial scams. So, let us first define scams. CAMS stands for Certified Anti-Money Laundering Specialist. It is a professional who is skilled at tracking cash that originates in fraud or other crimes. They are trained to detect, investigate, unravel financial crimes, and prevent money laundering activity. Money laundering is the illegal process of making large amounts of money generated by a criminal activity, such as drug trafficking or terrorist funding, appear to have come from a legitimate source. The money from the criminal activity is considered dirty, and the process launders is to make it look clean. Modern criminals deposit their money in banks just like everyone else, but they do so through a series of convoluted financial transactions to obscure their origins. The money is then available to the criminal that looks to be legal through further manipulation. The question is, how to avoid financial scams? Or, how will you avoid to ask help from certified anti-money laundering specialist when there is financial crimes? Well, the prevention of financial crimes is a top priority of the bank, not only because these pose a significant threat to our reputation, but because such crimes weaken the certitude and destroy the integrity of the global financial system. So, there are 5 ways to prevent money laundering without asking help from certified anti-money laundering specialists. The first is know your consumer. Identify the identity of everyone who owns and controls bank accounts, and determining the purpose of these accounts. Through this process, banks attempt to identify situations which may constitute higher money laundering risk. Second, have regular cross-communication. Banks and law enforcement can keep each other informed, confirm any suspicious, identify probable networks, and strengthen the public-private relationship by holding frequent meetings, forming a united front against money launderers. Third, keep surveillance process up to date. Banks can look for customers who move money in and out of the bank very quickly. Through this process, they can identify the suspicious activity of a person who owns and controls bank accounts. Fourth, standardize your systems. Banks have often patched together a network of legacy computer systems as they've grown. Spreadsheets are used by some divisions, whereas ledgers are used by others. This disparity can hinder anti-fraud efforts, preventing various branches from communicating with each other. The last but not the least, update AML policies frequently. AML stands for Anti-Money Laundering. It is a set of policies, procedures, and technologies that prevents money laundering. It is implemented within government systems and large financial institutions like banks to monitor potentially fraudulent activity. Anti-money laundering policies and procedures exist to help financial institutions to combat money laundering by stopping criminals from engaging in transactions to disguise the origins of funds connected to illegal activity. Therefore, it is necessary to update frequently the AML policies to make it more difficult for anyone to launder money. Okay, that ends of my topic. The next topic will be discussed by Mr. Raymark Nazareno. Sir?